Hi everyone, this is Hawk, in charge of Legion series product marketing and system development. 2 months before, we launched our new generation Legion laptop series, including Legion 5, Legion 5 Pro, and Legion 7 series. We delivered lots of industry new leading features on our new generation, and I think there must be one certain skill you would like to try or to have. Customers are exciting for new Legion series about the system performance, about the eye-tracking 4-side narrow bezel design, and about the excellent user experience design, like high refresh rate panel, like the true strike keyboard and full function I/O. We always want to make a series of videos about the Legion series R&D team's effort on how to do customer design and how to select the best solution based on our customers' pain point and feedback. That is also why we can offer the best version of Legion for all of you. Regarding to Legion, I think our key DNA is that Legion is stand for performance, and each of our customers had recognized that we delivered the industry-leading performance for all of our customers. Then, how to achieve the best system design or the best performance design. Today, I'd like to introduce Ziran, Legion Series Senior Thermal Design Engineer, to give us an exciting review about Legion 5 Pro Series thermal design. Welcome, Ziran.
Hello everyone, I will introduce the thermal design of Legion 5P. The technical theory of thermal cooling works like this. The heat generated from CPU, GPU, and other heat sources is transmitted to the cooling fins through silicon grease and heat pipes. At the same time, the fan rotates to extract the cold air from the surroundings. After the cold air flows into the system, it is heated by the hot components and the hot fins, then blows out of the system. The energy difference between the cold and the hot area is the heat taken away from the laptop. The higher these two values are, the more power the system can solve. Therefore, it is necessary to realize the optimal solutions of balance between heat conductions of cooling models and heat dispersion of fans in a limited space. This indicates that the thermal design is not a single component design, but a completely system design. It means that we cannot fulfill the best solution by stacking like at heat pipes and 4 fans. After a brief introduction of heat dispersion, let's find out more about Legion 5P's thermal design. What is the distinct Legion 5P from the other products? In that system, Legion 5P uses the technique of C-cover, D-cover plus full keyboard air intake. In order to increase air admitting surface, we have increased the dimension of the air inlet holes as much as possible, while ensure the structure strength. Moreover, to further decrease the heat of components, we reduce the system resistance through to optimize of the air inlet duct. Since the system resistance has been reduced and the air inlet volume has been increased, the cold air flows through the heat source area of the system more efficiently. Air outlet system. The fan is a key component in the laptop cooling system. Unlike other brands, Lenovo develops new fans in the Legion product each year to optimize the system's adaptive design. As one of the most key parameters of the fan, air volume has been carefully calculated and redesigned to the best. In addition, engineers monitor the airflow process above the blade during the rotation of the fan blade through software simulation, and finally optimize the air outlet angle of the Legion 5P's blade to achieve the balance between the fan flow rate and noise. Compared to the last generation of 12 voltage fans, the 10 voltage fans used in Legion 5P achieve the goal of energy efficiency, energy saving, and high performance. The experiment approach of Lenovo's unique 9-slot 6-pole fan motor is a stunning attempt of the industry. Compared to the traditional 6-slot 4-pole fan motor, it has higher efficiency, lower vibration, and less noise, which can bring a better user experience. Heat conduction system is that the heat is transferred to the heat pipe through the silicon grease and brought to the cooling fin area under the phase change of pure water inside in the heat pipe. Silicon grease is a kind of some interface material, which could be used as a mediator between heat sink and the heat source. Its main function is to fill the gap of the interface and to remove air, in order to better minimize the thermal resistance. At present, Lenovo uses phase change silicon grease to conduct heat. When the temperature of CPU and GPU rise, the silicon grease will become molten, which allows it to better fill in the gap and reduce the thermal resistance. This enables the thermal conductivity to be as high as 8.5 watt per meter Kelvin. Compared with the traditional thermal grease, the chip temperature is reduced by more than 3 degrees, and the increase of power efficiency is more than 5 watts, which better supports the performance of Legion 5P. Heat pipe. How is the heat pipe produced? As a passive heat dissipation element with high thermal conductivity, the heat pipe absorbs and releases heat by using the phase change of water and relies water circulation by internal capillary action. Therefore, the heat conduction efficiency is improved by hundreds of times compared with pure copper. A heat pipe is a hollow copper pipe with volume inside. It is filled with working liquid such as pure water as a medium of heat transfer. The system temperature and pressure of the heat pipe at the chip end are slightly higher than those of other parts, which promotes the vapor to flow to the cold end. When the vapor condenses, the vapor emits latent heat of vaporization, thus transferring heat to the condensing end. The capillary structure in the heat pipe in Legion 5P is composite. Compared with the powder pipe of other competitors' products, Legion 5P uses the composite structure of powder and groove. In view of this configuration striving for perfection, engineers have gone through hundreds of experiments to find out the best ratio of copper powder and water in the heat pipe and improve the thermal conductivity of the heat pipe to be more than 10,000 watts per meter Kelvin. The copper is 380 watts per meter Kelvin. Cooling fins contact with air through tense fins and dissipate heat by convection. According to the convection heat transfer formula, Q equals to H multiply A multiply delta T. We have increased the area of heat dissipation fins to ensure the structure strength. The thickness of all copper material used in Legion 5P is only 0.1 mm, but the heat dissipation area can reach more than 25,000 square millimeters. After the complete planning and design, currently Legion gaming laptop cooling system has offered great support for Legion's performance benchmark.
Thanks, Ziran. Okay, I think it should be an excellent hardware thermal design. But as we know, only the hardware cannot contribute more on the overall performance result. I think it should be a system level design. We need the software innovative architecture design like Lenovo DDS and PowerShift. We need the AI to do the auto optimize based on the different user scenario. And also we need application for users to easy setting for the right performance when they required at the certain moment. We will have another topic about these items on next time. If you have some other interest items for Legion series, please feel free to let us know or put your comments here. We will try to answer that on the following videos. Thanks all, bye.